Yay! We're doing it. And I just got a notice that said you have to be premium on Twitter to go live now.
What does that mean?
You can't go live on Twitter without having paid memberships.
I feel like I'm like about to choose my character in like Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah, got that vibe. It's a song I made years ago using some like app on the iPhone. You could just like plug in and like change the notes and like create your own stuff, and it's pretty sweet.
You made that song?
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank you.
Oh,
Well, welcome, come one, come all. It's a brand new show.
it's a brand
That's
new
Mad
show.
Hatter, and I'm Johnny No. Nostalgia. Whoever wrote that.
You almost had the whole thing.
That's all I remember.
Johnny,
No.
it's been a long few days, buddy. It's been a long few days.
I hate to hear that.
Yes. How's it going, everybody? Oh my God, there's people in the chat. What?
There's people in the chat, y'all, and I'm happy to see it. Obviously, my Twitter people can't see it. That's like 50 of my views come from Twitter bots, so now I'm just gonna look like a sad boy over here.
Oh man. How many does Twitter really have? I don't do the Twitters. Does it really have a presence in this, or were you just fluffing the numbers?
I mean, people watch over there, but I don't know if they're real or not because they can't comment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They can comment, but they can't join the live chat, which is stupid. But now you got to pay. Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Oh no.
I got MD. Microphone dysfunction.
You got. If you have MD, please. I like those like ED commercials where, not that I get sent them because why would I? That would only be sent to somebody who was like seeking that out. But in theory, I like those commercials because they always give you all the list of the things that could go wrong, and there's always like death and suicide. It's like they put that in like the middle of the list, and it's like, wait, did you say death and suicide? I could have sworn. They're like, no, look at this guy playing
diarrhea.
Golf.
No.
Oh.
Look at this family having fun in the fields.
I mean, that's a little weird to show, isn't it, for an ED? But I guess
you can have a family one day too by fixing your dong.
Yeah, if you fix, if you know what I do, John, is when I have a problem with it, I just punch it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think there's a whole category for that.
Yeah, I just punch it with my fist, and then
just lay it on the table and just meat pounder
like that.
Where's the beef? You yell every time you do that. Where's the beef? Yeah, why are you so blue this morning? Whatever screen you got going on has really cast a ghostly. You're like I'm the last Ronin and you're my brother who has fallen.
Oh. I wanted to go for some blue lighting. I've been blue the last few days, so I thought like let my lighting. I'm trying. I'm trying to be like a stylized director. You know what I mean? Like where like my atmosphere is kind of reflecting
your Michael Bay moment.
Yeah. Well, not Michael Bay. That would be more like sun. Everything is sun soaked. I'm doing more like a James Cameron. You know how James Cameron
that's true.
Always blue. You know what I mean? It's I'm going for something.
Yeah.
I'm going for something like that.
He really went blue with Avatar, didn't he?
Yeah, blue was like his ultimate. I feel like his whole career has been like touches of blue, and finally with Avatar, he's like, I'm gonna make a whole movie that's blue.
Yeah,
everything
blue people,
soaked in blue
water. Yeah,
blue people, blue water, blue. And now he's reached his final form.
Blue air is next.
Blue air, yeah.
Oh man, well, yeah. Good morning, folks. Good to see you here. Everybody's over on Mad Hatter's channel because that is how it goes. Oh
yeah,
God.
guys, yeah, Twitter's messing with my boy Johnny No. What the fuck?
Yeah,
man?
So TRD, Toyota Racing Development, said, love the ending of your hunt video. For some reason, the last few days, that hunt video that I did with Jay last year has just been like, whoop, like
Oh
everybody's
yeah.
coming to see it. Yeah.
I wonder what that's about.
And anybody that doesn't stay for the last like few minutes is they really messed up.
Yeah, you really fucked up.
I'll get a comment about like somebody in the middle of the video will comment about something that happens and then they never come back to comment again. And I'm like, oh my God, did you not stay to the end?
Dude, that drives me insane. That like I had that somebody commented yesterday about this turtle review I did, and in the beginning of the video I couldn't think of the word skylight. Like I just couldn't think of it, and then
Yeah.
later I was like skylight, it's skylight. So, but he wrote he's like it's a skylight. You're welcome. It's like, hey shithead, if you would have waited 5 minutes, you would be welcome. Fuck face.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And people don't and sometimes you can reply to that and they'll go, "Oh yeah, I saw it later. I just didn't edit my comment." It's like, "Well, why
Yeah.
wouldn't
Yeah.
you edit your comment?
Yeah.
You don't want you like to look dumb?"
Yeah, exactly. How about you put it on you? Okay? Okay, watcher. How about you nobody I rarely sometimes I love commenters that actually can put something on themselves and they're like, "Oh, you know what? I misunderstood." But 95% of them, they just double down. Like they'll be like, "Oh, yeah, those turtles, they're not, they're exclusive to Walmart, or whatever." And you'd be like, no, actually, they're found in both places. Well, you know what? They should be exclusive because that's what it's like. No, 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 no. Hold on. You were wrong. Okay, let's go back and just say you were wrong. Like, let's live in the sphere of you were wrong. But no, it's like they just find like the next thing to jump into, and it's like, no, no, I want to go back to the first thing you said where you were wrong, shithead, and then let's live there. But they don't want to. They want to.
No, people don't like to
Yeah,
be proven wrong and they will not uh admit ever.
yeah.
Nobody. Except for
No,
you. You're the only person I
yes,
know that will just delete
yeah,
their Instagram post to not look like an idiot.
yeah. I know.
TMNT 1987, thank you so much. Way to
Yeah.
start the morning off with a punch to the bank account, like a good punch, like a fruit punch. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Thank you for starting the morning off right with this $10 Renos.
Yes.
Makes me
Thank
feel
you.
good.
Oh, and I got a sorry. I got a friend of the show, longtime friend of the channels, TMNT 1987 with the $10. Thank you, sir. Skylights rule and should always be remembered. LOL. That is true. I wish I had a skylight. Thanks, buddy. Um,
I
I
could
wish I
come
had
over
like
and make one for you.
just punch the. uh, dude, I told Johnny this. I had like fucking dude. I had the worst few days. My cat is in a cat. He's got the ring around the collar. He had a I don't know what the fuck's going on my camera.
Why does it always do
Uh,
that?
I don't know. By the way, I'm getting a new internet setup next week, so I'm excited about that. He had an anal abscess that was like this fucking large. I had to take him to the ER at 3 in the morning at some city, Corona or whatever, which isn't as fun as it sounds. Okay, because you think everybody's just drinking in a city called Corona. No, it wasn't that. And like the vet, first of all, you never leave a vet for less than like hundreds of dollars now. Okay, there's no. It's always like it's just always expensive, and the poor guy that had to do surgery on it. Oh my god, I felt so bad. It just kept me up at night, and and by the way, guys, pet insurance is a fucking scam. Okay, pet insurance they fight everything. Pet insurance, just like everything, is on the we don't cover it list. Okay, just the biggest fucking scam. And veterinarians, I don't know what's going. You know what? I should just take my cat, and I'll get off of this now because we got stuff to talk about. I should just take my cat to like a farmer vet or something. Like somebody who's not just going to rape you every time, but like man, I just feel bad for this dude. It was so this thing was so big. He was in such pain. Ah, man, it was bad. So,
Yeah, I'm sorry,
um,
man. I'm glad glad your baby's home though, and okay now.
yes. Yeah, man. Oh my God, dude, there was somebody there that lost an animal. It was so dramatic. It was so hard to watch. It was, was so, I'm not laughing. I'm just like, I'm glad that's how I deal with like stuff that's traumatic. It was like so, it sucked. Okay.
Yeah.
So I said all that to say, guys, I'm happy to be here. My cat's here. Cat sifting. You know what? Cat is still sifting. You can't keep that cat down. All right. He's still, and he's going to be sifting forever. Forever, Johnny. Okay.
All right, I love it.
All right.
The forever sifter. Try
Yeah. Ooh, I
adjusting.
like that.
Try to lean your camera forward a little bit, your laptop,
Oh,
just to
okay.
get
It's
the light
all
out of
about
the
my
way.
camera, huh?
Um, so you and I talked about this with your sweet baby yesterday, and then I
Yeah.
mentioned that I had a pet. She was only 5 years old, a cat, and she had a form of. I always get the type of cancers wrong, but it was like in her guts, and she had to be put down. And I put her down at the vet. Real sad. It bothered me forever. I was there. She was in my hands. That was brutal. But then 2 years ago, I think now, my cat Ninja, also cancer in the guts, but she was like almost 14 or right at 14 years old. And I decided to put her down at the apartment. So they came and did the
Yeah.
service. And that is leaps and bounds better of an experience. And I'm sure it was better for her as well because she was in, granted, there were new people here,
Yeah.
but she's in her space on her things with me, and it was definitely a better experience for me, I can say that. So obviously once they're gone, the experience part is on you. So I would highly recommend it. Save up and have a little bit of extra money, price it out while you can just to see how much it is. I mean, like 100 and
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
bucks probably. And then just be, for the future, no, that is I can't recommend that enough. That is the way to do it. But to move on to more positive news.
Yes, let's be positive. Hey, guys, you know what? You're part of the show. You're part of our lives. So we got to tell you about our lives. Okay. We can't just hide and be like, hey, are fun for everybody. That's just how it works. So
Yeah, plus
let's
people
go.
have animals, and I can't recommend that home
No,
service.
that's a great right. I'm doing that after what you taught after. Well, if that
Well,
happens,
don't
anyway.
preemptively do it. Don't do it just because I
Oh, don't.
recommend
Oh,
it.
I was gonna do it today. Okay. All right. Even though he's healthy.
Deep Space Niner showing up saying, "Good morning, baby cats." Thank you so much for the
Baby cat.
$10. I greatly appreciate that.
Yeah. Well,
Helping us
you know
out
what, John?
sad times.
Fuck you because I got $10 too. Ha 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 ha. I'm glad you're sad because now I got $10 also. Deep Space Niner with my $10. Sick cat super chat. Ah, thank you, buddy.
Well, this is a great comment.
I mean, you might
Yikes.
not be wrong. How would you guys know if that would be an ingenious like way to put somebody in prison is that you never know. Like imagine like they put me in a Chinese prison and they're like, look, we'll or any kind of prison, and they're like, we'll kill your family if you don't keep up the facade that like, you're in prison. So I just show up every Friday and I'm like, hey guys, Matt Hatter reviews, but like they created a set. Remember the movie Old Boy where he woke up in like a set like they had an apartment for him. That could be that. You don't know. That would be an ingenious way because people would be like, "No, Hatter's not in a prison. I saw him live stream with Johnny." It's like, no, that's the thing. The gun. There's a dude right now to my right with a AK-47 just aimed at my head. Saying, "Be funny, funny man."
Yeah, we want that ad revenue from YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of revenue, Lorem Ipsum with the $10. Thank you, sir. Or Lorem. Maybe it's not sir. But Hatter, what comes first, the F bombs or a cup of coffee? You know what's funny enough? Thank you, by the way, bud, for the $10. I don't really drink coffee. I don't.
Oh, well, we found the problem.
Yeah, yeah. I guess I'm not a coffee
Uh,
guy.
Reed, thank you. Thank you for being a channel member. Look at that. He's also a
Reed
Kofi member, so he's double dip.
Justice.
He
By the way,
has double dipped.
Reed is like one of the oldest. Not old. Not that he's old, but he's been a supporter of both of us for like a long, long time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And it's
Love
always a
the
battle
love
internally
Reed.
for me to make him like me more than you, but that just has failed every time.
Sorry, buddy. Okay,
Every
maybe
time
one
it's
day.
failed.
Maybe once this Chinese prison like does something to my knees and my energy's all off, but not today. I'm still fucking standing.
No, that's right.
I'm
Not
still
today. Your
standing.
energy is very good. You know what we forgot to do is like really talk about the point of being here today. Today is the last day of the collector con, so we do need to share that
Oh,
window.
Collector Con.
I didn't even like take a peek early. So we're like you can see the stuff like an hour or two early ahead of time. Is it refreshing? Come on, do your internet. Summer geek out. It's the last of the last. Today's the day. What? Oh,
What is this shit? This is nothing.
this is what they say for the last day. These two things.
What the hell? What? Mew
Couldn't they have
and
done this
what?
like week 2 or something and then just like put the McFarlane stuff at the end so it's like a banger?
Yeah. Or how about this, Summer Geek Out? How about this? Reduce your shit to like 3 weeks if you're gonna just show up with sad shit like this on the last week. Okay. Maybe you don't need to go for 5 weeks. Summer Geek Out. The fuck is running this? Easy
6
and
weeks.
mute. What is this?
6 weeks. It's so
Or
much
6
worse.
weeks? What are you doing? Why
Okay.
why would you, why would you end what?
Well, we're
Dude,
done with that.
uh, dude,
So
people
speaking of
care.
6,
Can I just say something? People care so little about us toy collectors that like you just create a whole event and you just like it's almost like by the end it's like they just forgot. It's just like oh yeah, like we're still doing the summer geek out. Just here, throw that Mew Lego thing, and it's like don't make these events. It like if you it's like you threw a party and then at the end of your party and you said, "All right, John, okay, John, I invite you to party. I say the party's going from 5 to 8, okay? And then around like 7, I just stop the music and I just stop everything and you go, "Wait, I thought it was 5 to oh yeah, whatever." It's like that's the amount of effort. Put some effort in whoever's doing summer geek out. All right? This has been a fucking middling event, and it sucks. And you ended shittily. That's what you ended with.
yeah.
What's the
Yeah.
matter with you?
Yeah. I like that. It's a good idea, but it's like the music's going, you got a live DJ from 6 to 7 and at 7 o'clock a new DJ is going to come in. We're going to keep it we're going to change it up. So we got a new vibe. The new DJ comes in, it's just a guy with his phone and he's playing Pandora's
Yeah,
internet
exactly,
radio. It's like, I don't
exactly.
even know if that's a service anymore, and it's still playing ads.
Yeah, yeah. Fucking stupid, man. Thought the collector con was next week.
Yeah, in 6 days,
Yeah,
CollectorCon.
that's collector con.
What's Eddie saying here?
Saying Johnny looks like the new Jedi and Hannah looks like a phantom Jedi, keeping Johnny from the dark side. John, I would keep you from the dark side, from death. I don't think I'd have anything better to do. Um, what Pickle D? Thank you, sir. Here's some bail money. Get home safe. Save. Get home. Pickle D is saying to get home and save. Save my work.
Yes. Yeah, press the before the game before you hit the respawn.
Yes, thank you, sir. Here's a Village Giant. I can't find the street road prints you made for the NECA dial on your Kofi store.
They've never been available. They've never been available. All my posts just say that in the works. So unfortunately, those are not a thing right now. I've had so many other projects. Plus, I got GalaxyCon coming up this weekend, this next weekend, and those street things. I got to work some stuff out with the printer to make sure that the quality is usable and you can like put stuff on it and they don't get scuffed up. So
Yeah.
trust me, you will definitely hear from me when those streets come available, because that's going to be a pre-order scenario where like I need a minimum order quantity. So I won't shut up about it, basically.
I know. John, when he gets going, he doesn't shut his fucking mouth.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
Yeah. Oh shit, Leatherhead looks cool. John, did I tell you I kind of want to do like a Leatherhead song. It's been a while since I did a song, like for like my reviews or videos, and I want to do a
True.
Leatherhead. I want to.
Okay.
I kind of had an idea. I want to do one.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah, because I really had fun with my Casey Jones song.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not saying that this will hit those heights, but just saying.
Find one of those people that remixes like popular memes or whatever. It's
Hmm.
like there's a quote and then they just turn it into like some sick dubstep,
Yeah.
and then send them your original Leatherhead from NECA video. I
I
guarantee
guarantee.
you're gonna like wow wow.
Yeah,
It's
I
the
like that.
perfect way to build up the drop.
No, I like that idea. Briar Shin here in the house. Remember, we thought this event would have vacation, bebop and ride, good times, good time. Yeah, I know. We had such high hopes for the summer geek out and
Summer poop my pants
summer
out.
geek out. And I am Starman with the 199. Thank you, sir. I thought the Collector Con was every Friday. The quote that was going to be the name of our podcast thing that we do together at one point. We thought we were just going to name it that, but then I think do we even have a
Yeah,
name? Is
you
this
forgot to
really?
share the idea with me, so we never did it.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. All right. So what are we looking at the Walmart cons
So
here?
in 6 days, 51 minutes, this is what you'll be able to purchase. All these goodies. So at least we get to preview all of them. This
Yeah.
is the best thing from Marvel Legends that I'm seeing right now. Is this retro card back Venom.
Okay, let's go through it. Let's go through this. You got retro cardback Venom,
Look at that extra
which
head.
this is the same sculpt as the Venom that had like the red tint. Is that correct?
I don't know.
I think it is. Maybe somebody can correct me in the chat, but like this is like animated Venom. Um, I missed that red tint one. Devin Decker saying yes, so I think yeah. Um, I might go for this one. I do like they have by the way, I don't know if you saw my video, John, but they have a Carnage out. I held him in my hands only for it to be taken away from me because of you're not street dates. We don't have this street. It's not street dated, even though we put it out.
Yeah, we screwed up, and they'll still be here to when you come in tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. The whole I told the man I typically don't do this, but I told the manager I was like, you gotta fucking go to the back and see there's a dude that's actively putting out all your street date stuff. Okay. So like I'm just the first that's experiencing this. I hate that. I hate like and they had a Warbird, dude. I couldn't get the Warbird. Fucking so annoying. But yeah, they have a Carnage that comes that's also part of the Spider-Man animated line, which is pretty cool. So I might get this. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. The more I look at God, people talk about proportions all the time, like the Cyclops from Mafex. People think his proportions are way off. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's the most beautiful Cyclops you can buy.
No, that's a great
Look at
side. What are you
this.
talking about?
Look at this. This proportion scenario. Hasbro's problem is the hip joints, man. It's like they've upgraded everything, like all of this. We're getting into like the new realm of Marvel Legends, but then they still use this crap and it just looks awful. Like that's everything else looks great about this guy.
Like
But those upper thighs
the
and the hip joint,
swivel. Oh, you're not talking about the swivel thighs. You're talking about the
all
hip
of it.
joint.
All of it. You can tell that these are two different molds, like this is a reused part. They might both be reused from some other figure, but it's just so goofy looking. Like, I don't know.
I like this Venom. I think I'm gonna get it.
See, it doesn't even match.
Wow, my hips look like that.
But
Isn't that how it
that's just a Marvel Legends thing in general. Whatever. We'll move on. Because
I
sometimes I
will.
like
Okay,
their
so I
stuff.
think so far I'm trying to calculate all the money I spent. So far, I think I will get that Venom. So $25. I'm in so far, baby.
Okay. Then we got
Definitely.
Mr. Xavier.
Dude, this is cool too, man. This goes if you okay, I do not have the yellow and blue. Do you have the yellow blue X-Men with where it was like 3 packs? Okay. I do not have them. I'm still kind of waiting for that. I'll be very honest. I'm waiting for them to go on sale because I think they will. But this is like the perfect compliment. He goes with them. You know what I mean? That you get that Jim Lee cover, going with all of them. So I might have to get, and I don't think I own any Professor X, so I might have to get this one too.
Dude, I really want to. Don't I really want? I wish they would make him standard in his floaty chair again because he's too expensive now.
Yeah, that figure is expensive. Um,
But this is a pass for me. No need.
it's a pass.
I just need to open all these guys up in a new tab, don't I?
Yokai Custom says shoulders on Mayfix Cyclops are kind of boxy in a vanilla pose. Once you pose it, you don't really see it anymore.
Yeah, vanilla poses are boring.
Dude, I love that Cyclops, man. It feels like a Marvel versus Capcom. I compare everything. My spectrum always goes to does it make me feel like it's Marvel versus Capcom? And if it does, I get all happy.
I can't
Become
open
a
all these
happy boy.
tabs.
They went on sale and sold out most. Oh crap! The yellow and blue. Ah well, maybe it'll go on sale again. All right, what else we got? Okay, I like this. Okay, so I don't know if you know. So GI Joe Classified, when Falcon first came out, the face shit the bed. Looked like plastic surgery face, like just really really bad sculpt. So now you can get Falcon again in this 2 pack, and now he has a decent looking face. But I guess you can take this face and put it on your other Falcon, but now it's like, hey, did you think that other Falcon shit the bed? Here's a second try, and you get this, and I guess that fixes it. And you get like a 2 pack. I don't really have any connection to this. I would have liked because I hated that other Falcon. I would have liked to have had that head, but
Yeah.
I guess they know best.
I don't do Joe stuff, so it's fine. I don't need this. Anybody that wanted this guy, he does show up on sale. So look at that. He's discounted. They get that motorcycle from
Yeah, that's another one. That one was
yeah.
I actually got that the other day. I locked in at its normal price, and then it went on sale. I immediately went and canceled, and I got it for
Oh
this the
god.
covert that face. Look at that. Look at
There it
that.
is.
It looks like he got into a fight and just like
You said it right the first time. Plastic surgery face. This is the first one. We'll say this. The first one is oh, why can't I think of his name? Uh hold on.
think
Hold
of
on.
Joe's.
Huh?
You talking
An
Joe's?
actor. Uh handsome actor. He was a High School Musical guy. He's in Baywatch.
Oh,
He's
Zac
in
Efron.
Zac Efron. This is post
Yeah.
Zac Efron
Yes.
falling and knocking his jaw out of. He said he fell and hit his jaw on the kitchen counter or something like that, and it dislocated. And he's got the swollen jowls now
No,
because
he
he
looks
overworked
completely
those
different.
muscles. This is
Yeah.
this looks like surgery lips for sure.
It's not good,
I,
man.
I'm Joan Rivers.
It's not good.
It's
Let's just
not.
say that.
And then that one's a Mr. Handsome Boy. So this is probably a little bit more exciting for some people in the
Oh
audience
yeah,
today.
yeah.
I like that
Leatherhead,
there's some color grading it here.
dude. I like this figure, man. This one is a lock all
Oh,
day.
that's
It's a little the underside of the tail is a little weird. They want that plasticky
yeah.
whiplash kind of has that old whiplash. It's fine. But dude, this is fucking cool, man. Look at his eyes.
Well, he's got different eyes.
Yeah.
He doesn't have an alternate head.
I don't.
He's
Yeah.
got
I don't know.
squares, and
He
then
has
they go
squares,
into
and then
the.
when you go to the other one,
The hell's happening?
this is like this is bending my mind.
Yeah, and you can see
What?
on the sculpt, there's a little bit of shadow, so they did sculpt the eyes to be that. So which is it? What are you gonna? What are we gonna see? Probably these, right? Crosshair eyes.
Probably. Oh, Leatherhead with the crosshair eyes,
But these
and he
eyes look
got
better.
he got their bear trap over there.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my
Now
god.
do Rose Byrne as Leatherhead.
Leatherhead is got the bear trap.
Never mind.
I don't even remember how did she do the Leatherhead voice? I don't even
She just
remember.
did her accent. She's Australian. Guys,
Oh,
hello, guys. You know.
oh, dude, I don't even remember. I oh, okay, honestly, and again, this is no offense to the movie because I enjoyed the movie, but like I rarely like remember stuff. The thing I remember the most from that movie is the kids hanging out on the roof, right? And then the big fight scene at the end with like crazy Baxter Stockman is like a giant monster. Or I know it wasn't Baxter Stockman or whatever, but like that's I don't even remember the Leatherhead voice. Um, but yes, I love this Leatherhead. Leatherhead in if there's A tier for me, lock it in.
Well, that's good to know. That is good to know. So we should expect a review and not a on the shelf review.
I'm excited about doing some more on the shelf reviews, by the way.
I think it's a smart way to go.
It
So
takes so much money.
here's another strange scenario. This is like you go to your local car show where a bunch of dudes in their 70s are there and they've got old candy apple red Mustangs and stuff.
Hmm.
That's what this looks like. But then this looks like it's kind of washed down. It's just the plastic. It's a red plastic. Maybe it's a metallic red plastic, but you can see the marbling going on.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, it doesn't have. It's probably, let's face it, it's an Origins
Render.
figure. It's probably going to be like the more washed out
Yeah, this is
red.
definitely
Um,
paint.
yeah. I
Mm.
want this hover robot, but I want him in the gray. I don't necessarily need. I don't know if anybody else feels that way. I don't necessarily need a red version of him. I don't think they've ever done, which they probably will at some point, like the gray. These guys, I don't know if you know, John, but they're famously gray. Because this is basically this is a resculpt of a Horde trooper, but he's like, I don't know, I don't know this version of them, like a red Horde trooper, and he comes with his little guy. But those guys were I always loved those guys when I was a kid. Just the hover robots, because they would all be like swarming, like or whatever. So, but yeah, this is like an elite Horde trooper, I guess. There you go, Horde Trooper Prime. I'm more of like just a meat and potatoes Horde Trooper. I have a few of those guys. I just like them as army builders, but I want them to release the regular meat and potato, just like I have meat and potato Horde Troopers. I want just the meat and potato hover bot guy. But this is cool if you want. I don't know if you want the Big Daddy. I guess this guy rules them. Although I thought Hordak rules them, but I guess Hordak rules this guy, and then this guy rules the Horde Troopers. It's like a whole hierarchy there.
Sorry, I stopped listening when you started talking about anything. All I could think
By the
about
way,
was
guys,
this Mr.
guys,
Beast figure.
let's talk Motu and watch Johnny check out in record time. It's amazing. I see the light leave his eyes every time. It's you can count. You can go. I usually get to 16 seconds, and it's just like when Optimus Prime dies. You know how just like the light he just turns gray. It just happens. It's amazing. All right, what is this, Mister? What is it, Mister Beast?
Mr. Beast has a figure.
Isn't Mister Beast?
This is like his his mascot, I guess you could say. This beast thing now. This up here. So
Is
now
this
he's got an
really?
action figure. Mr. Beast does it all.
Um,
Mutators. Looks like it's a
John,
um
you know how this happened? Mr. Beast, isn't he worth like $1 billion? Isn't he? Isn't he like? Um, yeah. So I guarantee this is how it happened. Pretend that you are. What company is this that made this? Does it say?
it's his own thing.
Oh, it's his own thing. Oh, it's not like Hasbro or somebody that made this.
Moose. Are you there? Did
Yeah,
you check
I'm
out
just no, I'm
whoever
just
Moose is? Did you want to?
the,
I guess it's got a what is that called on the front of this thing where it changes when you
like a hologram or
lenticular?
lenticular. This guy, does this guy even care about action figures?
Yeah, YouTubers shouldn't make action figures.
Yeah, yeah. This is if you're a
So tech.
YouTuber making an action figure, you are a fucking you're a fucking piece of shit. Okay, you're. But here's the thing. Like I'm coming up. I get that it's a shot at me, but I'm coming up as an action figure person. Mr. Beast is not. He doesn't care about action. Johnny, you pretend to be the toy company, and I'm Mr. Beast, and you call me and you tell me and you talk to me and pitch me on this figure. Okay, so I'm Mr. Beast right now.
Wait, you're Mr. Beast, and I'm calling you as a
Yeah,
company
yeah.
saying,
I'm Mr.
okay,
Beast, and I'm on my yacht. Okay, and you call me up to pitch me this figure. Hey, how's it going? Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's happening?
hey, this is James Carlson from Hasbro. Okay, and we're calling you. Is this Mr. Beast?
Hey, what's going? No, the punch. You got to try that punch. It's fucking amazing. And the Coke is
Is this
super.
is this is
Yeah, no,
we
yeah, Mr. Yeah, no, it's Mr. Beast, man. What's going
okay?
on, man?
Sometimes
What
you get
happened?
the wrong number, and you just got to make sure. Anyway,
Wow,
Jim Carlson here.
good.
We have the idea for you, Mr. Beast. Okay, we know you're making a lot of money, but how about we bump those numbers up a little bit more to go into your pockets?
No,
We've got
yeah, no. You know what? Sydney Sweeney's right here. So, but can you hurry it up?
oh,
What's the pitch?
love
What are you talking
Sydney
about?
Sweeney here. Yeah. Tell her that we
What's
love what she
Sydney? What's
does.
going on? Yeah, no, what's going on? Yeah. So what? This is a action figure. People still do that shit. What is that? What that? Yeah.
Do people still do that? Hey, buddy, let me tell you, they do it and they do it more than ever. Thanks to the pandemic, businesses have been booming. Okay. Big businesses, let me clarify, like us,
Yeah. No. No. Yeah.
have
Look.
been booming. And toys, oh man, we're hitting everybody. We've got the 10 to 15-year-olds, we got the
Yeah. Uh huh.
16 to 25-year-olds, and
Yeah. No. Uh huh.
everybody
Yeah. Yeah.
beyond that. Can you believe it?
Yeah. Is it? It's ready. It's
So
ready.
we
Okay.
know that
Yeah.
your logo is a beast. It's a
Right, yeah, no,
ferocious
my logo.
beast.
Yeah, yeah, Mr.
Well,
Beast.
here's
Yeah,
the
look, I'm
idea.
gonna be honest, man. I got the room is ready. I got to put something in my ass. So just go ahead, just yeah, approve of whatever that is, and I'm gonna head out. Mr.
All
Beast
right,
out. All right, that's my intro.
guys,
That's
we
exactly
got
how
another
it
one.
we got another one. That's exactly how Mr. Beast doesn't give a fuck
Well, here's the
about
thing.
the
And
figure.
I know
Okay.
you're dunking on him so hard. And we're just gonna call you Dunker checks in. Oh, I lost it. So he's the only YouTuber that is like worth a damn because he helps so many people out.
Actually, I heard this guy's
He
actually very good.
yes.
Actually,
He
he's an actually a nice guy.
yeah, he genuinely helps so many people with houses and it's crazy. It's crazy,
Okay,
crazy.
hold on a second, John. I take on 1 second. All right, Alex is saying, and look, Alex has a real tough face, so let's take this seriously. Okay, I mean, who really cares if he's a toy guy or not? All right. So, John, fuck you and fuck me. All right. If he's making something his fans will buy, let them. You know what, Alex Santiago, your plea to let him do it, I agree. I'm going to let him do it. Mr. Beast, congratulations. I will let you do that. And you're right, Alex. Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares if he's a toy guy or not? We shouldn't care. We shouldn't make fun. We shouldn't take the piss. But the good news is because of your comment, we will let him do it. So, Mr. Beast, you're allowed. You're good to go. All right. Congratulations, Mr. Beast. So yeah, let's keep going. This is obviously a worthy figure, and
So let's just clarify. The whole last 5 minutes where I was pretending to be uh whoever the hell that was,
yeah,
it
you
was
were
all just a joke.
Hasbro guy.
It was a joke.
Oh, that was a. Oh, I was
Yeah.
thinking that.
And then earlier, when Devin said that YouTubers shouldn't be making toys, that was a joke too, because you are doing that. And we don't care if other people do stuff. We don't gatekeep. Jim Carlson, thank you from Hasbro.
I mean, can we make jokes? Is that okay? Is that all
Mr.
right?
Beastie Baby. Can I call you Beast? All right. Anyway, on
Right,
to the next thing.
Mr. Beast. There's a Mr. Beast figure, guys. That's the point
Beastie
that we're.
Boopy Baby. Yeah, I don't care. The more he does, the better for everybody.
Yeah.
Let's
What's up,
see.
Rock? Try to
The
hide it
next
because
one up, do you want to talk about what do you want to talk about next on this list of 6
well,
things?
let's go down the line until it
There's
looks
a
like it's
lot of
complete
stuff.
shit.
All
Well,
right.
all right. I do want to talk about this next one. This Street Sharks right here. Okay.
You think he'll have
And
this job?
huh?
You think he'll have this paint job?
I don't know. But
It's a
these are
good.
nice. The big
Yeah.
Slamu, okay, right here. Look, they're only going to make, I think, like 6 of these. I don't, I think the whole point is they got the 3 Street Sharks, and I think they're going to make, they make these 2 and then the villain, Dr. Paranoid or Paranoid, whatever. And I think they're all up for PO. I love these, man. They're very well done. This should have been what they did with the Playmates turtles. They made them kind of, they're retro. So I'm in for sure. John, to be very honest, man, I might have to cut my Venom and Professor X, and like, because there's ones that I'm in for sure. This is one of them. So Street Sharks, because I got to finish them. Big Slamu, I'm getting that, and I'm a locking on Leatherhead for sure, as well. So yes, I'm going in, as they say.
Well, I'm glad to hear someone's gonna buy it. Sure as hell
People
ain't
will
me.
buy this.
No, I
People,
know.
people.
I know. Yeah, people are loving the Street Sharks, the Motu line, big time stuff. So far, everything's gonna be a big seller. Then we got this 3-pack of Sweaty Boys.
Oh yeah, Roman Reigns and I can't see what are the.
These heads
Yeah,
games are great.
you get the whole Roman Reigns family. The
There's
whole.
3 images to look at. Can you spot the difference?
This is like one of those puzzles where you gotta like. There's like one thing that's like off or whatever.
Yeah. Speaking of looking like Hulk Hogan, oh man, did he just ruin our childhoods? Let's not get into it because it's political.
You brought it up.
I know. Just so sad because on these live streams, I was talking about how badly I would like um or a suburban commando figure. Now I don't care.
Well, what's your favorite Wild Samoan match?
Dude, I don't know anything about wrestling.
I know you don't. uh, I think these collectors targets are whatever this bad. Let's F and talk about that. Guys, I'm in for the bros. I'm only here for the new Marvel Legends. Venom looks so clean. Oh, we got Gotham Stalker. What's up, Ralph? Those are the Wild Samoans. Ralph, do you think I don't fucking know that these are the Wild Samoans? Don't you fucking come on here and tell me who's what?
Jesus. I'm gonna
I'm
move
joking.
on.
I love Ralph. All right, let's keep on going. Streaks, another street shark. Um, and I will be getting him. All right. I'm in on the streaks. I'm completing the street sharks. So
Oh
I'm
God.
assuming. And this
Heck
is a
yeah.
rollerblading. He's a rollerblading street shark, John. Don't
Yeah,
you
there's
like a
nothing more
rollerblade?
90s than that.
John, are you telling me that you don't rollerblade still to this day? I
I
know you do.
wish.
I
I
I know a
wish. I
rollerblader. Yeah.
rollerbladed so hard when we were kids, man.
You
I
did?
loved it. Oh, yeah. The big time rollerblades. I wanted to take them everywhere. I loved it. The one time my brother and I bladed at least, I'm gonna say at least 5 miles out this, like, country road, which was a really awful idea to get to where our parents worked. My dad owned a muffler and radiator shop, and it was,
Mhm.
like, right in town, but we coulda gone 1 of 2 different ways, or we coulda gone 2 ways, but we went the way that was, like, way out, windy roads, and it's just me and my brother. I had to still be in elementary school, I'm thinking. Wild choice, but
Yeah.
yeah, loved it. What happened to you? Are you dead? Did you die?
No, no, I'm sorry. I
Mhm,
got a
just
concerning
mm,
I got a
mhm.
concerning email. Okay.
Uh-oh.
No, it's okay. Controversial toys. Thank you, sir, for the $10, buddy, my buddy Justin. Which are your favorite street sharks? Um, I mean, I'm probably it's probably lame. I'm like a ripster guy. He's just so it's, he's just the most iconic one. You know what I mean? So I suck that way, but I love them as like a group. I don't know. There's they street sharks are one of those things that just bring me back to. It's just like I know like you have turtles and you have all the rip off turtle stuff, and that's obviously street sharks is in that. But yeah, I'm gonna be lame and say Ripster. Jonathan, what's your answer?
Ripster. I've talked about this countless times.
Uh, I love when John
So,
has like. I honestly, dude, I love when you're disinterested in something, and we talk, and I love I and, and just seeing like your like my enthusiasm to your disinterest is always just funny. You're just falling asleep, and that's part of what I love about you, buddy, is that you can care less. Or sometimes you'll throw me a crumb. You'll be like, "Oh, so what's the deal with this guy?" But really, it's just like you're checking your phone.
yeah. Um, well, I just got a concerning email.
Oh, is
Yeah. This, cool guy, Brian, says, "He" pronoun? Says, "Let's not get political," but says political stuff all the time.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun, that's always a fun subject.
It's one of those
Listen, guys,
days.
I know here's the thing. Can I just say something real quick? I'm not gonna get into a political thing, but, I really I'm being completely honest. I don't give a fuck what side you're on or this and that. But I, I'll talk for myself, and John can talk for him. So I have with this channel created a space where I feel like a kid. You know what I mean? I'm interested in the things that make me happy as a kid, like this Donatello. Well, it doesn't make me that happy. You know, it's kind of very spotty, orange peel skin, but the concept of this makes me happy. Okay. And as a result, this is like my safe space where I just like to talk about toys and stuff like that. So there's a reason why I don't get into like politics and stuff like that because I'm my brain is forever stunted. It's and by the way, I will say this before anybody gets crazy
Whoa, say it.
with friends and with away from this. Yes, I concern myself with things that obviously I don't put my head in the sand like, well, dude, you got to fuck, because then you get that comment where it's like, dude, if you don't care about that, I didn't say I don't care. I said this is a space where I just talk about fun stuff. I like toys and movies and stuff like that. Okay, so I love to just sit in my toy space. All right, so that's the reason. Obviously, there's lots of stuff going on, but you come here to escape. That's it. That's all I'm
Yes.
fucking saying. Yeah.
Long story long. We try to keep it more fun. But sometimes we get serious if it feels necessary, and then out of the 2 of us, will certainly get will be more political. The one thing I will say, I don't know if this is you trying to be um some kind of special boy by saying like pronoun. I don't know. as part of the thing. It's like when it comes to people's rights and stuff, that's not political, you know. So, when I support uh different communities and groups and stuff, it's not political. That's just being a genuinely good human being, trying to be anyway. Video Power Gaming shows up, says only feats in rollerblades. Now those are feet pics I will totally sell. Thank you for the $9.99. I appreciate that tremendously. And thank you for
John,
being here as
when are
always.
you starting your only feats? Weren't you going to start the thing?
Once rollerblades are allowed.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. You'll see my feet in rollerblades only.
Dude, John has good feet. I'm gonna say that. He doesn't know that I've seen them, but Controversial Toys, thanks, bud. With $5. If they made stone protectors, would you buy them? I don't think I need stone protectors. They're like the troll looking guys, if you guys remember. I guess it would depend what they look like. I'll tell you on here's before we move on, just ones that are on deck for me. Um, uh, Dino Saucers is one that I really want them to make. I'm thinking of properties. More will come to me, but just off top of my head, I would get Dino Saucers. I would get Denver the Last Dinosaur. I would get like I want some dinosaur stuff. I don't know why I'm just thinking, but like it's dude, they're making like Moo Mesa figures. There's like a lot of properties out there. I don't know if I would need stone protectors. Stone protectors though. How are you gonna hang out with Laser Pants SDC? I heard he's going. You can hit me up. But I will try to meet up with him. I'm gonna try to meet up. Well, I'm gonna meet up with Mega J. I'm gonna meet up with Toy Habits. I'll meet up with Geek Dead Life. John obviously is not coming because he's a fucking snob. Even though I told him to show up. He's got to work. He's like, I gotta do work at GalaxyCon. It's guys, GalaxyCon versus SDCC. You don't come to SDCC. It's like, give me a break. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? But he didn't want to show up. We could have done epic things together. We could have done a whole booth walkthrough. Could have showed up and NECA got kicked out for being assholes. But no, he chose. He made
No,
his
that'd be
choice.
Super 7. We'd be like, where's Brian Flynn? Just to continue that that narrative.
Yeah.
Look, let's talk about do you want to talk about any of these?
Okay, all right. I don't know what that McFarlane. What is that McFarlane? Like it
I
just
don't
says
know. It's
McFarlane toy.
Max Shazam. No idea. Doesn't matter.
Okay, I have no idea. What's the stuff to the right? What's that two to the right? What is this? Oh yeah, this is Motu Origins. I don't have any connection to this Snake Man figure. But so no, but I think he'll sell out fast. So that's quick sweep on that. All right, so this one I will get. This is the Dr. Piranoid. This is the Street Sharks. This is the third Street Shark figure right here. So definitely getting that. The one to the right, what is that? The Mandalorian set. Of course, I'm getting that. Everybody knows I'm huge into Star Wars.
All right, now we got into silly territory. Well, up for what? 54 minutes almost. We've been very serious, and now suddenly Mad Hatter wants to be a little silly boy and say, "Oh, you know me, definitely getting Star Wars." Like, be serious.
Okay, all right. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna be serious with the super chats right here. Lorem Ipsum with the $5. Thank you. They will not reboot the 80s figures like Dino Riders, the 3-inch figures like Dino Riders and Mask. They're not going to reboot Mask? I thought. Didn't Super 7 say they're doing Mask? Maybe I'm wrong. And Video Power Game, thank you, sir, with the 99. If Ninja Turtles eat pizza, do you remember what the Street Sharks eat? Yeah, they eat people. In every episode, they would kill a baby and like chow down on the they would chow down on his limbs. Isn't that what they? No,
Yeah.
I don't remember. What are the
bones are not fully deformed, are
What?
fully formed.
Who is this? We got a Star Raider Road Pig.
I don't know. I have no idea. Star rating. There's a lot. Okay, so there's a lot of
Lots.
deals here. Transformer Legacy
Transformers.
United Star Raider. Guys, tell us if there's one that's like a giant thing that we're missing. Probably on the Transformers front, but the rest of this looks. Who's that at the top? Is that like
This looks
Demolition? Top
interesting.
left?
Sorry, I don't know why it's so slow. Oh, this is
John,
exciting. Look
between
at
the
this
both of
guy.
us, you're more known. What is this? Universal Monsters Super Cyborg?
Super Seven's making it. Oh, okay.
So it's just the creature from the Black Lagoon with like you can just see like his guts.
Yeah,
Does
so I guess
anybody
this
want
is
that?
falling in line with that Android Krang they did. Seems
I know, but
to be.
that made more sense because it was a cyborg, it was an android, and you can see all the android's inner workings.
Yeah, this is pretty fun though. This is like a see-through. I mean, it doesn't make sense, but it's pretty cool. It's like, what does he look like underneath? See-through
But
boy.
doesn't any person who's a human or human-esque have guts that you can see? Like who I guess I'm asking who would want this?
Someone.
Is there
You
is
ever
there
think
is
about that?
there is there one person in the chat that will get this for 125? Please, if speak up if yes. I love the creature from the Black Lagoon, but I don't see the value
I mean, this
of
to me is like this is the. I mean, as much as I dunk on Super 7, this is kind of to me that realm of like Mondo does those really weird like vinyl figures. This is kind of in line with that. Like there's 1,000 versions of Godzilla
yeah.
now, and this is fun.
Okay. You know what? Isaac said me, so he's getting it. So I should shut
There
the
you go.
fuck up. Basically, Isaac said, "Hey, Hatter, shut the fuck up." That's what he said when
Yeah.
he said me. What's the wrestling? Yeah, you got some wrestling figures, Demolition. Got some Pokemon. God, there's a lot of shit.
Yep. What does
Some
FPO
more
mean?
wrestling. Huh?
What does FPO mean on this image?
It's
Like it's
fucking penguin. All right.
all right with an O. I like that.
I'm a writer.
He sold stories to Hollywood.
I write things. Yeah, I don't know what that guy is.
More wrestling. A little Star Wars figure. More wrestling. This is probably what more people care about.
Oh, let's talk about this guy.
Dude, this price is wild.
This is a very high price. How large is this?
Now,
Is this?
the dimensions here might be the packaging because on some of the other things listed that we've looked at so far, it didn't add up. But I mean, if he's 9 inches tall, then he's in the realm of Rex 1. And then, okay, now I understand why he's so expensive. If he's really, really big, and it does say deluxe, so he's got to be huge. The fact that they didn't put him in a photo with somebody to give us a reference is
Yeah.
crazy. Because I know already that people are going to be dunking on this thing for that price. But it's like, it's going to be one of those things. Oh, he's got 4 arms. He's way larger than we thought. You know, I don't know this from the comics. Maybe I can find him. I'll search. You share your thoughts now.
I mean, I'm going to be very honest. I'm not super connected to this character, but goddamn if I'm not going to buy this guy. He's just so much fun.
He is huge.
He's a big giant forearm. What is he, a dog? Like he's
Yeah. Look at this. So here's like a preview. You can see the turtles are a little shorter.
dude, you're gonna need somebody. Here's why everybody has to get it, guys. Who are our wrestling turtles gonna fight in the ring? You know what I mean? Yeah, he's got to be gigantic. In fact, he's probably not going to be big enough.
Yeah, based on this, I would say there's no way he's going to be big. He's got this is like Android Krang.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's probably not going to be big enough. But he's a big chonky boy. You guys know how I feel about big chonky boys and buying them. So, yeah.
He's got to be able to do this.
Think,
What if he came with spinning effects that look like that?
dude, that would be a great idea. That would be, but you would need so many heads in that whirly thing. You know what I mean? Like you would need at least 3 heads, according to, and you know that's heads are expensive. And, you know what I mean? Like but that would be, dude. I think you just found a great accessory, a great potential accessory, to come.
Yeah, and be like making the spinning chucks for Michelangelo. Just do something like that. The 3D printer can do something like this.
Yeah.
You know, just you can because it's a comic and because it's this effect, you can have some fun with scale and stretching, and you know, you could
dude, that would be a great, that would be a genius effect. That'd be the first effect of its kind that did that.
Yeah. Somebody do it. I could do it on paper.
You could just probably do it on paper.
Yeah. Just make it look like this, basically.
Yeah.
Easy.
But yes, I will be getting this guy chins for days. You know what? Oh man, NECA does his stuff so good, man. As much as I like talking shit, I gotta admit that this is really fucking cool. And look, it's like I'm fine with niche characters if they can, you know, if they can, like, the thing that I will say that I do love about the NECA line doing well and this and that is that they can spend money and make characters like this. You know what I mean? Like, because you'll never get this guy again. You know what I mean? Oh, Ace is here. Ramen
I
Toy.
didn't know Ace was here. Thank you for answering that.
The FPO for placement only. Damn it! I like my explanation better, but I guess Ace is kind of a professional.
All right, he says.
Oh, right. But yes, that NECA Doggy Dog is coming home.
Yeah. Guaranteed that once we start seeing this guy on the shelf or whatever, or people start getting it in hand since it's an order thing, everybody's gonna be like, "Oh my god, I had no idea it's huge." Yeah. He's got to be able to hold the turtles. Let's see. Actually, let's check. He's got 2 gripping hands out of the 4. And he doesn't have a pointing finger, so the spinning effect. Sorry. No point in doing it now. He's only got 2 gripping hands, but I think he'll be able to, you can probably get a turtle in there for some photos. He's got to be big enough to hold a turtle up off the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, you want him at least like holding like one of them, you know what I mean? Like and then they have a bunch of little people.
Yeah.
John, I don't know how you feel about the little people.
I don't care for them.
I know you don't care for them. I'm just saying that I got the Ninja Turtles little people.
Yeah.
And I kind of was like, I'm getting this for my daughter, but let's face it, you know, I'm getting it for me, kind of. They're adorable. Okay, the little people, they're adorable. And last time I was at SDCC, I did a whole little people walkthrough. I think I was like cursing up a blue storm as I was going through them, and there were people mortified. They're like, "Hey, I'm looking at this for my kid. Like, can you shut the fuck up?" I think I'm gonna have a lot more reverence. There was a real mad Karen around there that was like, just like she wasn't happy. But I got to do what I got to do. When I'm on the floor, guys, something possesses me, and I just got to go through it. So, Karen, I'm sorry. I get enthusiastic, but it's probably gonna fucking happen again. But I'm sorry about it. But yes, little people. Yeah, they got a lot of licenses. They're doing Gremlins, obviously, every kid's dream. The modern kid loves Gremlins, so I might pick that up. Breaking Bad, you get that for your kids. They love that too.
Yeah, like in the comment here from Chris. Do you mind? I'm looking at the meth lab set for my child.
This is it's a strange marketing. It's I don't know where Little People's going with this because they'll have turtles that have this, and then they'll have Breaking Bad. I don't know who is this for. I have no idea, but I've bought a few Little People. I might buy some more.
Oh, and Lost is more popular than ever, so great timing.
Yeah, Lost is a property that it ages like fine wine. Okay, it's we all. I mean, John and I talk about Lost. I probably at least 4 or
We
5 times
thought
a week.
about calling this the Lost podcast, but then people would never be
Ooh,
able to find it.
yeah,
So
exactly. Wouldn't you be a fucking loser if like you had a Lost podcast? Like if you had a podcast about Lost, I would.
yeah,
I
especially
think I could firmly say you're a
oh,
fucking loser.
imagine having it's like it's just you and your dad.
Yeah,
We're talking
that
about
just
Jay,
makes
right?
me. That just yeah, we're talking about Shay. Just makes me sad. It makes me sad when people are like, "Oh yeah, I'm doing a podcast with my dad." Dude, I have zero. My dad died so young that like I was like it always makes me sad. Where it's like, yeah, I'm going with my dad. Yeah, me and my dad are doing a podcast. Me and my dad are, we're going to the game. Me and my dad, and then I have to, and I feel when they say that to me, they're saying, hey, fuck you. You don't have a fucking dad. That's basically what you're saying, Jay. Okay, so you know what, Jay? It's a sticky spot with me.
Yeah.
So I don't fucking appreciate. I'm gonna fucking find you at Comic-Con this year and show you what's for.
Yeah, and it's in the name of his channel too, Geek Dad Life. You're like, Geek don't have a dad life.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks for reminding me. Every time I see Geek Dad Life, it's like him reminding me, "Oh, you don't have a fucking dad," and I get all pissed off.
Jesus. I was partaking in that. I will say, I mean, I have a dad. I don't know if he's passed away or not, just because I have nothing to do with him and anymore. So, in
Man,
other news, we don't
we're
want to be
sad
Debbie
boys.
Downers, huh?
We're sad boys.
Yeah, we are the saddest of boys. So let me present myself. I was just doing that, but I'm going to do it again. So
Don't
get
present
back off.
yourself.
Praeternia, always with the news, the hot
Dude,
news.
I fucking want this thing. And you know
This
what? I blame you somehow.
the
I want this.
episodes that you were just like waiting for Goku to, like, yeah, $95. Oh my god.
$95 keeps me a little bit away. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of makes it a little bit easier. So it's a premium Bandai, which means if it shows up somewhere like Big Bad Toy Store, it's going to be probably $200 because they currently have the $60 Vegeta up for $99 on Big Bad Toy Store. It's crazy, man. They constantly overmarket. So this is going to be
So
the
where's the best
chamber.
place to get it? Like if what do you? I know you say
So
these on your video
if it's a premium Bandai thing, that's really the only way to get it.
at BBTS.
No, this
Oh,
p-bandai.com.
sorry, I got confused.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
so
site
you
we're
can.
on is gonna be the most affordable way to order unless you're in Japan and you can order it off of premium
Got it.
Bandai and pay a Japanese price, it's gonna be a little bit cheaper,
Okay,
but you can't do that outside the US. But yeah, so
okay,
this is this kind of stuff that shows up here on premium Bandai. These are like it's like NECA store exclusives. That's how these things are treated. So they're
got it.
lower quantities. They keep the pre-orders up for a while. Sometimes until it runs out, like, and then other times they'll have an end date for it. So like, yeah, this one's like it may end suddenly, depending on how many the people order. And then it ships April of next year. But what we see
I
here is that you
fucking
get
love this.
this whole thing, the chamber. You get this dome piece, I think, lights up based on this image here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. And then it comes with this face that only works with the Saiyan Raised on Earth version of Goku. So they have multiple versions of Goku, but it's made the faceplate is made to work on the Saiyan Raised on Earth version, which is the same thing with the food sets and the effects sets. That's like That's their main Goku. But
Holy
$95.
shit. Would you know that looking at this? I would never know. I would have thought this would have gone with any Goku.
The face parts won't. I mean, you could put anybody in it, but if you want
No,
that,
but I'm talking about the face. Like I want the face to be that face.
no, nope, because the color tones won't match the superhero version. So you get, it says main body, which I think they just are talking about obviously the machine itself, right? And then you have the tube parts. It requires a battery. I hope it comes with the battery. The bonus parts are the exchangeable head parts for use with Son Goku, a Saiyan raised on Earth. So you get two different head, one with the eyes closed, and then the one where he looks
Is
all beat up.
Saiyan raised on Earth an easy to find Goku, or?
Generally speaking, if you go to a Target or a Walmart and you see a Goku, the odds are it's either that one or the superhero movie version.
Okay.
But they're $35 figures. They constantly re-release it because that's like their main one. So yeah.
Dude, I fucking love this. Thank you, Starman. 199. I want an LP Dexter set with a kill room. Oh, he's talking. Talking about little people. Dude, I want this, man. You know why? It's like Ramen Toy is going to be in Tokyo next weekend.
Dang.
Hey, can you pick this up for us? John, you know me. I've been very good at staying away from the Figuarts, the Dragon Ball, even though your videos are very tempting. Joey Halom, so many good exclusives. I'm so broke. I owe Santa Claus money. I know, dude. I don't even know. Well, I'll talk about that later. But John, yeah, you do such a good job reviewing these and tempting me. But for the most part, I'm like, this feels like it's going to lead me down the rabbit hole. But I feel like if I just got this set with like a Goku in there, like I don't have to go crazy, like because it's its own like display. It's its own like it's like a play set, you know. And so it almost feels like it's complete. Like so, if I just had that, I think I'd be. So I am tempted to get this.
So I apologize. I thought that this whole time that it switched tabs, but it didn't. So I was over here and I was like, no, it's this website, Premium Bandai, and you couldn't see it. So
okay, no, I did not see this.
My bad. Yeah, I mean maybe that's a safe bet, but it is certainly something that's going to open up the doors. Who's your main guy? Is it Goku or Vegeta, or Piccolo, or Gohan?
I mean, dude, to me, I look at it like it's like Lion-O and Mum-Ra. Like I would get either one of those. You know what I mean? Like I will say that like if it's for me, like getting figures, I probably don't go past like I don't get into like the Broly era and shit like that. But like I'll fuck with like a Raditz. I'll fuck with like a Yamcha. I'll fuck with you know, I'll fuck with like different forms of Cell. I'll fuck with a Majin Buu. You know what I mean? I could go heavy if I wanted to, but I think if I just kind of like had this, although I do like the Nimbus Cloud exclusive that's coming out, that's probably
yeah, and
to get,
I'm very curious if that faceplate will actually work with that, despite them saying raised on Earth. I wonder if it'll work on that one.
Yeah. Oh, I do want to spotlight this because people ask me consistently about this. Collector Musk experienced a huge speed bump with issues from completing Final 3D to say, but we have passed down some news will be coming in middle August. Yes. I people think I am the de facto representative of the Musk, so I get these questions a lot. Here's it from the man himself. I promise you, I'm not withholding. Trust me, I want it as bad as you do. But
yeah, screenshot this, folks.
Huh?
Telling folks to screenshot this so that they can share it. His comment, because
when
it gets
he's ready, he's
all
ready.
the time. I get it on post too, and I don't even answer him anymore because I'm like, I'm not Ramen Toy. Why are you asking me about how they do any business? Like, go ask them. Yeah. They're all over the place. They're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
Well, we will mention it once there's a once there's an update. If you keep the door closed with that blue window, the skin tone not matching may not be that noticeable. Yeah, there you go. That's a point, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, I think sometimes it's just a concern whether the faceplate like mounts to the head.
Oh,
Sometimes, depending on it. I mean, I think most of the Gokus are kind of set up the same, but if you had like the god form where he's got red hair, his face and head sculptor is different, so it wouldn't match up. Or if you buy something like Demoniacal Fit, which is a third party company making them, those mount differently. But yes, good point. If you just have like the Sand Risen Earth or the superhero one, that'll be fine. All right, so let's continue with Praeternia, because I think there were some other things. I don't remember, but they share a lot of good news. So there was that. You got a restock of this Revoltech Stitch, which is really the only Stitch to ever buy, because it's
yes, this
it looks
Stitch
really
is
good.
amazing.
You can tell from this photo that loaded.
Yeah, it looks great.
So highly articulated, and it's not like some figures, like you get a Wolverine or whatever from Revoltech, and you're like, oh, these joints, so you have to put him into a awesome pose. This guy just looks good by himself.
Yeah,
So
he's
if you don't know
amazing.
how to pose stuff, this is gonna look good. And it's funny because sometimes people don't know how to pose figures. One of those people, by the way, is
Me.
I love Matt from Nerdzoic, but he showed off. He had a video about like who makes the best stands, and he had like flight stands and all these other things. And he was showing his display where he had his figures going after, I think, Galactus in his huge display, but the figures are just kind of like. I'm like, oh, Matt, let me come over and set up a display.
Does that bother you?
Yes.
Yeah, my OCD. By the way, Gotham Stalker's here. Gotham Stalker, giant fan of Nerdzoic. I do want to say that that Stitch.
Yes.
People were paying $200 on the aftermarket for this Stitch. Like,
well,
it was
this is very affordable then on Hobby
Yeah,
Link
that's what I'm saying.
Japan.
I'm saying if you want this Stitch, get this Stitch. Like if you ever wanted it, get it now, because again, he was going crazy on the aftermarket.
All right. You want to know how much he is in US dollars? Because right here it says yen.
What's well,
$44.36.
Yeah. I mean, but that's the correct price. That's right.
Right.
So
I just mean it's so cheap and affordable. Great.
Yeah, get it now if you are on the fence. So yeah.
Now this is 12,000 yen. So how much do you think that is in US dollars?
12,000 yen?
Yeah.
That's $350.
No, just $91.
Oh, there you go.
It's beautiful.
Are you into the Sephiroths?
I love Sephiroth. But I have two Play Arts Kai figures. This is the Bring Art, so I think these guys are generally a little shorter, but they're more based on the original Final Fantasy VII, and then they have the remake versions of figures too. But I love him. He's cool, but I'm not gonna buy one.
I think we got to get out, guys. I think we got to get out there and support Final Fantasy VII, because I think there's not enough.
Nobody really knows what it is.
Nobody knows. This is a game that is always under the radar. It barely gets any play. So if we can get out there and just kind of give Final Fantasy VII some love, even if you're not that into it, buy that Sephiroth, and
Speaking of, oh god, ugly turtles. I know you love them. You can order them now on the website, so that's going to be helpful on Walmart.
I doubt that that's live. I doubt that you can.
Well, these two are live.
Raphael, I doubt that there's stock.
Oh, it's probably pickup. Check nearby. Yeah, shipping is out of stock. I can check local stores, and nobody has them in stock, so forget it. That was 14 hours ago. You missed out.
Yeah.
You can order this lady who was a reissue of some sort. I don't know when she first came out.
Do you see the misprint? They spelled magic wrong. Yeah, stupid Hasbro. Hasbro, you're fucking idiots. You couldn't even proofread your own shit. Stupid.
God bless. So yeah, she's a cool design, honestly. Cool character design. There's this artist, I wish I remembered his name, but he's doing Disney-fied versions of all of Marvel characters, and they're so freaking good. And when I see her, that's what it makes me think of. That's one of the best ones, in my opinion, that he did. But God, his work is incredible. So if you can find it, Disney-fied X-Men or Marvel, check it out.
All right.
Anybody that missed out on the Mirage stuff for Kirby and Baxter Stockman, you can order those things now, since they're not just they were a timed exclusive with Target. Now they're everywhere.
They just did a really cool stop motion for the Jack Kirby. I don't know if they
Yeah.
did one for Baxter, but it's really good. Like
Yeah.
it's if you just like stop motion, just how they achieved that. I kind of wish it's like a weird thing. It's like you almost wish they did that for when this thing first came out. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna premiere it, like it would be great if like that was the way to show it. Now I think people it fell more on deaf ears because there's been a little bit of like, oh, been there, done that. Well, I've seen this figure, but if you just appreciate the art of stop motion, I wish I remember that artist's name that did that, but it's really good.
I wish that I knew this thing was only $35 at one point, because she's $50.
Yeah, they had it for a minute. Not a
Ah,
minute. They had it for a bit for $35 and then they changed it to 50. I think they fucked up.
50's a lot. I mean, that accessory piece for the Phoenix is huge, but $50 is a lot.
50 is a lot. 50 makes me feel like it's going to become a Ross exclusive.
Yeah. Does the Mafex version come with anything cool like that? Or no?
Not like not a
I
fucking
know not
giant.
to that scale, but not really any.
No.
Yeah.
I feel underwhelmed by the Mafex Phoenix, at least in pictures. Maybe in hand it'll be. And I love Mafex X-Men.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe you can, if you got this for 35, you team it up with the Mafex Phoenix, and
Oh, that'd be great.
Maybe get the perfect Phoenix after that.
I do like
although
the
this Phoenix. Say that again.
I do like the metallic paint they got going on with her.
Yeah, I think also she reuses the Black Widow body.
Oh yeah, I never found a Black Widow, so I don't know. It's got butterfly joints, this good diaphragm articulation, and then the ab crunch. Is that right?
Yeah. I think
No
so.
waist
Somebody in the chat,
swivel, which is weird.
let me know, because that Black Widow is fucking amazing.
It's a big old box.
Yeah.
What else? We got McFarlane's. Is this McFarlane's movie stuff? Is
So
everywhere.
when I went to Target and I got blue balled for my figures, they had McFarlane statue shit. They had Deadpool.
Yeah.
And they had Spider-Man, which the Deadpool was a Rob Liefeld. It looked good, dude. I'll be honest. Like, I'm not into like little statues really, but it was cool seeing like a Deadpool figure that wasn't, not that I have anything against movie Deadpool, but like it was cool seeing like an old school like first appearance like Deadpool, like before he was like with his new personality, kind of like Deadpool. So it just made me think when I saw it, like it'd be cool if they maybe released a figure. They probably have one, but like a more of like a traditional Rob Liefeld Deadpool figure. I hate McFarlane's Captain America. I have to say, I hate his. I don't like this at all. Spider-Man obviously excellent, but I just don't like this Captain America.
Well, fine.
Okay.
See if he ever helps you out again.
Yeah.
He'll never be on your channel to support you again.
Dude, if I ever have McFarlane on my channel, I'm just gonna call it a day after that. I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I won. I won this game.
I do like these the setups here. I know they're just like paper cardboard backdrops or whatever, but as
Yeah, they're
far as
nice.
being part of the box and then being able to take it out, it's pretty sweet.
They're nice.
Yeah. And then you get your turtle boy.
I've been looking for this. I have not found it.
Yeah, I don't think maybe I saw it on the shelf recently. I don't remember, but it's just not something I collect, but I love looking at the box art because even as a kid, loved the artwork on all of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
packages.
I love that he comes with a figure.
Yeah. Yep.
Very underrated, the vehicle that comes with a figure.
And I believe that's somebody posted pictures, and this is larger than the old one, which is interesting.
It's like the reverse of what they did with the Technodrome.
I know. It's so weird.
That's so weird. This
Speaking of
guy,
Mayflex,
every time they re-release this Mayflex Wolverine, he sells out. It's crazy. Like
yeah.
they can't meet the demand of this Wolverine. It's wild.
And $110 is really unfortunate though. I hate how the US marks up these things. $110. I mean, it's a good looking Wolverine. In my review of them, I like kind of crapped on it because it's so expensive and you don't get anything in the box. When you compare it to all the other Mafex figures that come with so much stuff, like that Gambit, you cannot beat the value of that Gambit. Your
Yeah.
soft goods, tons of effects, and then Psylocke is kind of the same way. Like she's got a bunch of effects in there, Cyclops, a bunch of stuff. But then this Wolverine was like a couple heads, a couple hands, and you're done. You're like, what? No effects at all. I know there's not going to be soft goods, but no effects. So
But it's like, yeah, no, you're right. This Wolverine came out, I think, so early on that this is when they were just kind of like, just get out a figure. You know what I mean? But they have not since updated or done anything with that.
yeah.
So,
But if you can get it on a Japanese site for like $55 and then just pay a little bit for shipping, definitely would recommend it. It's worth it. It's a beautifully done sculpt wise. A lot of people buy new claws for him though because they hate those claws.
yeah, those claws are not, when you compare them to the brown Wolverine.
Yeah, it's
Are
more like
not.
Vega from Street Fighter.
Yeah, they're like Vega claws. Yeah. Vega.
So this is a figure I don't know anything about this anime. I see the figures a lot, but she came out before. But I guess now she has the soft goods. I don't know if they changed other stuff like new heads or anything, but I guess that's pretty cool. They switched to soft goods. And then these effects, I pre-ordered these.
Don't know them.
These showed up earlier in the year. And
dude, that's a badass
hilarious.
effect.
That is hilarious. Post beans effect.
Post beans.
Yeah, Toy Farce was always making the goofy stuff. But this is an awesome set. Photographers are gonna absolutely love the smoke effect. And then there's the lightning one, and there was like some other kind of blast effect or something that came out. But the smoke is awesome.
How much was the well, you ordered it in a set. How much what is that smoke? Like
The smoke is on Amazon right now is $28 with free shipping. It's a pre-order, but yeah, $28. I think it's cheaper if you get it through AmiAmi.
Got it. Did we talk about oh dude, this is one.
It's so good.
This is one that I might have to break and get this one. Like so Sentinel. Have you ever gotten any Sentinel stuff?
I pre-ordered a Miles once, and it was like, I think through Entertainment Earth, and it was 3 months after people were getting it, and I was just like, forget it, I'm over it, and just canceled because every other website was getting it out there on time.
That's a shame because Sentinel has good shit, but they have not dove into the sequel to the Spider-Verse, and I was hoping they would, so I was kind of holding out. but I might just break and just get this because this is one of my favorite of the Spider-Men in that movie.
Yeah.
That and the Rockstar Spider-Man, the Punk Spider-Man. But this just looks so fucking cool, man.
Yeah, it's a very well done with the sculpting. Like, it's not just painted, but it's actually sculpted. All
Yeah,
those,
man.
yeah,
It's
it's really good.
really nice. Yeah, it's sculpted in.
Yep. I believe it's voiced by the guy from Deadpool, the cab driver, Mohinder.
Okay. Yeah.
I was hoping I guess Preternia didn't share, but people were getting we were seeing images of
Triceraton.
the Triceraton guy. I'll have to see if I can
Yeah, well,
find it.
I think I saw it on the side, the little chunky boy, Triceraton.
Yeah, let me see what I
And that makes you larger than life.
Is that the same song? I don't know.
Yeah.
So here we go.
There
In
you
his tidy
go.
whities.
What a weird what a weird figure.
Yeah, I'm sure it's pulled right from the comics, but I don't know the comics. I mean, it looks
John,
great.
this kind of reminds me of me a little bit when I wake up in the morning.
How flat you are right here.
Oh.
Is that what you're talking about?
That hurt.
Hey, I mean, it's good enough to get a kid, so.
I procreated. Yes, this is does this guy just hang out with Naked Ronin or
Well, he will now. They're gonna be
Yeah.
like, this is like the morning after him and Naked Ronin.
So, I guess I should go.
That got weird.
Do you wanna
Yeah,
get
this
some
is
pizza?
this came out of nowhere. Look at Rat King, by the way. I didn't notice that. I'm so
Yeah.
excited for that fucking Rat King. This guy came out of nowhere. Does anybody know what the deal is with this guy? Is it a like I have
Yeah,
I'm
Gladiator.
freely admit no knowledge of what this is from, but yeah, you can get a Triceraton in his tidy whities, and you're good. Triceratons really they don't believe in armor. They
don't need it.
Not really okay. They don't need it. I think wasn't there another NECA something or other, or maybe we went over it all.
I think it's really that we don't know anything about the stupid Tatsu because we thought that would be CollectorCon. It's like, okay, so what's the deal?
Yeah, that's
What's
right.
happening?
I mean, I'm kind of glad it wasn't in CollectorCon because it would have been a shit show. But yeah,
Do you think anything dropping the weekend of San Diego Comic-Con is a good idea?
yeah, I know. That's such a weird time to drop. Like, whatever. All right.
I remember last year, Mutant Mayhem figures dropped during GalaxyCon, which was the weekend after San Diego, and I was like at my booth trying to buy those guys. I think maybe I'm wrong. I remember something happening. Maybe it was that my email came through and said your orders were canceled, and then but they're back up on the website. It's like, well, wait, why did you? This was my scenario of getting the Mutant Mayhem figures, the collector versions. It was they are you purchased all four, and then a week or two later, I get an email that says they're canceled. And then there's another email that says they're available. They're on the website right now. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Do you think, just on the playmates of it all, because SDCC is coming up, obviously next week. I think those black and white turtles are going to be hard to get. My strategy is either two things. So one day I'm going to try. The first thing I'm going to do is go into to get Jada figures But then I'm gonna have another day where I'm gonna try to see if I can get Playmates. But Playmates, if you don't know, it's just always a shit show at Comic-Con, like physically to get into the Playmates booth. So I'm gonna try, but I do want those black and white. I don't know if you fuck with the sketch turtles at all, but I do want the black and white sketch turtles. You just reminded me when you mentioned Playmates.
Yeah, no interest. No interest. I was barely interested in the NECA versions, but you know, ordered them.
How dare you?
I
How
know.
dare you?
I'm a piece of crap.
All right. Is that everything, John? Is that the new? Because that's STCC's coming. By the way, I don't know if I'm going to be able to run this on Friday. We'll see.
Oh yeah, I can't.
Oh, you can't. Yeah, you're in GalaxyCon.
Yeah.
So we're not going to see each other for 2 weeks, Jonathan.
Yeah.
And you know, privately we never speak. So we will not. You will not talk to me until
I
2
will only
weeks.
see you if you post a walkthrough video of San Diego.
Damn it.
And I'll be like, oh, I long for his conversation.
Well, guys, you got to soak this up, soak it in, because
let's begin.
Let's begin.
Tatsu, was there anything else to say about Tatsu?
Well, you got a super chat before we.
Oh. 5 Canadian dollars from Green Jim. Thank you so much. Are you going to be reviewing the 03 Turtles from Super 7? I pre-ordered all 4 Turtles because the series came out when I was a kid. Not unless somebody sends them to me. I have my heart has been broken too many times with Super 7. I just I will not be buying those guys, especially since they're from a series that I didn't watch, so I don't really have any connection to it. Which I say that, and I buy a ton of stuff that has no connection to anything because it's never existed.
Don't worry, Green Jim. I'll be getting them. Don't you worry.
Yeah, don't worry. You just have to watch the Mad Hatter version of it. So, whatever that is, I don't know. Will it be in focus?
I think
but thank
Focus
you
is
for the
overrated.
$5. Huh?
I think Focus is overrated.
Yeah.
Leave a little to the imagination. Is what I'm saying. Do we have anything? Oh, by the way, I do have to spotlight this. Did you guys see the Mondo infomercial last? I did not see it, but I did see the images of the blister packs. Dude, they look really cool. So that Ninja Turtle line that Mondo's doing, they're gonna have them in blister packs. They're gonna be like it's not gonna be like in a Mondo box.
Whoa.
So they look great. Yeah. So a big giant fucking blister pack. But I think that's everything. I did get a message about Tatsu while we were doing this Instagram and how he's going to be released, which is crazy. Because Walmart, he's obviously not doing Walmart Con. So this was confidential, but I'll say it anyway. Okay. So if you guys do want a Tatsu,